Hi everyone, welcome back to Bake Your Way Kitchen. On today's video I'm going to show you the peanut butter frosting that I normally do. And you can do this for cakes, cupcakes. If you saw my previous video I did a banana cake, and I am going to be doing this frosting and putting it on the banana cake. So first thing you're going to need, I've kind of added all the ingredients in at once. I kind of just went crazy and forgot to show you it adding it in, but I thought I would tell you. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, which is 56 grams. You're going to need about 8 ounces, 227 grams of cream cheese. You're going to need about a teaspoon of vanilla, and of course you'll need peanut butter, or I'm using, actually this is an interesting nut butter. I'm using a Brazil nut pecan nut butter that I made. I am risking it because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, when you use natural raw peanut butters in baking, or nut butters I should say, there is the chance of the oil separating, so just be aware of that risk. You want to make sure that your butter and cream cheese is softened at room temperature. We are going to need powdered sugar in a moment, but for the time being we're just going to beat this together until it's all combined. Alright, so as you can see it is now all combined. Just make sure you get the sides. So that it kind of looks a bit like a mousse right now, to be perfectly honest with you. So now we're going to go ahead and add in 3 cups of powdered sugar. Alright, so now I'm just pouring the buttercream over the top, and that was after beating in the confectioner's sugar, making sure all the ingredients are incorporated, and I'm simply spreading it over the bottom layer of the banana cake. You want to get it just to the edges, very close but not completely to the edges, because obviously we're going to put another layer and you don't want it to make a mess. So be sure to be careful when you are spreading on the layer. Alright, so now I'm adding the top layer. Sorry, my camera cut out as I was doing this. Basically, I start at the top and make my way to the edges and start pushing the icing down. You'll notice the icing, it is soft, but it is workable. Like, there's a lot, I mean, obviously there's icing sugar and stuff that's holding it all together, and if some just slips onto your plate, just brush it back up. It's not the end of the world. It's a very easy icing to work with. As you can see, it wraps around the cake quite easily, and if there's any excess, you can always, just using an offset spatula, just rub the edge of the spatula around the cake plate that you have your cake on, and cake pedestal, and that will get rid of the excess icing. And obviously you can wipe the plate once you're done adding in all the icing, but just trim, make sure that the layer is consistent. Now that you have your layer complete, as you can see, I cleaned off the cake edges and it looks perfect. I just dusted on some unsweetened cocoa powder, and I'm going to add some chocolate almonds around the outside of the cake, just to garnish it. Obviously you can use any cake base that you want for the peanut butter frosting. I just decided to go ahead and use a banana cake because I just think banana and peanut butter go so well together. I hope you enjoyed this video.